There are a lot of people out there that say that Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch is basically a mobile game, so it should be priced like a mobile game, but it's not basically a mobile game. It looks like a mobile game, and it looks like a mobile game because the Switch is basically an Android tablet. That's what it's able to do, but that's also saying that video games are only graphics. And you and everyone knows that video games are not only graphics. The Switch runs at 45 frames per second, which sucks, and its models are lower res, which sucks. And I personally don't think it should have been ported to the Switch with the quality that they were going to get from the Switch. But again, that's just a tiny fraction of what goes into game dev. What about all the coders? What about all the voice actors? What about all the mocap martial artists? What about the writers and scenario designers? What about the static keyframe artists? What about the guys who did the music? What about all the modes which are still there? Like, it just speaks to such a lack of understanding to say that Mortal Kombat 1 is a mobile game because it looks shitty. Like, here's the thing, you get two choices. Either it comes out on the Switch and looks shitty because the Switch doesn't have very good specs, or it doesn't come out on the Switch. But this idea that you're going to get Switch games cheaper, that's not gonna happen. NetherRealm still put in the work that they put in to design Mortal Kombat 1. The fact that the Switch version looks shittier does not reduce that work. Games are priced at a standard rate based on their budget. The entire Mortal Kombat 1 project was one budget. So every version of Mortal Kombat is going to be sold at the same price. If you're saying that the Switch version should be sold cheaper, you're saying that the people who put the work in don't deserve to get paid, which is bullshit. You could say you don't think it should have been ported. I think it shouldn't have been ported because look at the reaction people are getting. You could not buy it if you don't think the quality's good. No one's forcing you to buy it. But this game looks bad, so it should be sold for less when graphics are just one part of it and the system it's coming out on is underpowered anyway. That's pushing your anger on the fact that Nintendo won't release a modern-day high-powered console onto the developers and saying that they should suffer for it, which is stupid. People in the gaming industry are some of the most underpaid and overworked people, period. And being on the side of paying them less cause game look bad is a bad look. You might have gripes, but the solution to those gripes is not pay the developers less. Come on.